Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolfe Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Today I'm trying Samyang's 2x spicy hot chicken flavored ramen, also known as Nuclear Noodles. There's hundreds of YouTubers that have already done the Nuclear Noodle Challenge, and to be perfectly honest with you, watching some of the people's reactions eating these noodles made me think, how do they eat these, and why put yourself through this crazy misery? But today, I'm going to do the same craziness I previously questioned. But you gotta remember, I'm not doing it for me, I'm doing it for you, the people, so you don't have to. First, I'd like to thank Benjamin for sending me not one, but 2 packs of these so I can enjoy the pain 2 times. When I received these in the mail, I said to myself, I can't and won't eat these. And I was gonna get my daughter's boyfriend, Big Kenny, to eat them while I filmed. I love ramen, and I absolutely love spicy foods, but normally anything hotter than sriracha makes me feel like Leatherface is dancing in my gut. And of course, followed by the inevitable ring of fire and molten lava the next day. So before we try the 2x spicy noodles, let's do what we do and go over the information on the package first to see exactly what we're eating. I really expected more ingredients, but there's not very many ingredients at all, and I like how they have them broken down too. It makes it that much easier for dummies like me to read. One thing I really expected was MSG. I know some people have issues with it, but I like it and I don't try to avoid it. It's a great natural flavor enhancer. If these noodles end up being good, they'd be even better with MSG. Each package of the Samyang 2x spicy chicken flavored ramen contains 545 calories, 17 grams of total fat, 8 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol, 1,360 milligrams of sodium, 85 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 7 grams of sugars, and 13 grams of protein. So let's take a look at what's inside the package. You have your typical looking fried ramen cake, then the 2x spicy sauce, and the flakes you sprinkle on at the end. The directions said to put the noodles in boiling water, then cook for 5 minutes. So rather than taking the camera back and forth to the kitchen, we'll just carry the pot of water back and forth. So into the boiling water the noodles went, and then back on the stove for 5 minutes. If you want to see more of what I cook and eat on a daily basis and throughout the week that I don't film, follow the Wolfe Pit on Instagram. After 5 minutes, here's what the noodles looked like, and to me, they look no different than normal ramen. Now we're supposed to drain off all the water but a few tablespoons. Then add the sauce and cook for another 30 seconds or so. So back in the kitchen to drain the water and get these ready. And I was starting to get a little bit scared for my stomach. We took the packet into the kitchen and added it once we drained the water. I meant to bring it back to do on camera, but I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, much less remember everything. Wait a second, I can't walk at all. Now I'm really screwed. Anyway, here's what the ramen looks like after draining the water, adding the sauce, and cooking for another 30 seconds. It smells terrifying. It literally smells spicy. And it doesn't really smell good at all. So in goes the packet of what I think is nori and sesame seeds. Then give it another good mix. And I noticed while mixing that this ramen was pretty thick and starchy, not real loose like typical instant ramen. For your viewing pleasure and a delay tactic of me trying this, we poured the ramen into a bowl. Now for the moment I was not really looking forward to. I was planning on taking just one bite for you, the people, so you didn't have to. So I twirled up a fork full of ramen. I wouldn't dare use chopsticks in front of you guys again. You've seen the cluster that turns into. So here's the 2x spicy noodles before they set my insides on fire. Although they smelled terribly spicy, they looked really good. So into my old pie hole they went. And in just a couple seconds, you'll hear my actual reaction. But please pardon the slurping sound. But it's my understanding you're supposed to slurp these kind of noodles. But I still feel like I'm being rude by slurping. But I want to do it right, so I'm going to slurp away. If you like to slurp your noodles, put the hammer down on that like button.
All of it. Keep going.
I'm sorry, Bernie.
Is it really?
Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. It is absolutely delicious, but it's hotter than hell. It is really, really freaking good. Actually, the initial heat catches you off guard, but it goes away pretty quick. These are actually pretty damn enjoyable, but my stomach can't handle much of this anymore. But I'm going to take another bite because it is delicious. It is spicy, but it's not an unenjoyable spicy. It's absolutely very delicious. I actually like them. The heat goes away pretty soon. I got to get away from these. I could eat that whole thing. But tomorrow will be a different story. The second bite is even better. Now I see why everybody on the internet eats these. These are absolutely fantastically delicious. So that was my reaction to the Nuclear Noodles. All right, now Megan's going to try a bite now.
I don't know now.
It's actually not that hot. Initially, it catches you off guard. You got to slurp it all up too.
That is hot. That is hot. Ooh.
Do you like the flavor though?
I do.
And somehow, I innocently got my wife to try them, which to me was epic. Now here's the part where my wife comes in with our grandson, and you'll see exactly why I do voiceovers. Because our house is always like a zoo. So I apologize in advance for the noise, but you get to hear me trick my wife into tasting these. Luckily, she was a good sport about it. Yeah, unlock it. It's locked. It's unlocked.
Lock it up. I didn't mean to.
It wasn't locked, was it?
It was.
The top
Megan
lock?
I don't know. Megan locked it.
Hello, handsome.
Hi, Bubba,
Watch
Bubba.
cord, watch cord now.
What's up, buddy? Brody, you gotta try these noodles. They are great. These are the best
They
ramen
are.
noodles I've ever
Watch it,
had.
Megan, please watch.
No, no, no.
They smell good.
No.
Oh, they're
No.
delicious.
Go
I have
with
another
Mama.
pack if you like them.
Come here, Todd.
Come here and try a bite real quick while they're warm.
Come here, Todd.
It's over.
Go.
Let go of the thing. Come here. Come here.
All right.
Come here. Come. They're not spicy, are they?
No, I mean, they have a little spice to them. They're not really.
What kind of? I mean, I'm not being funny. What are they?
Chicken
chicken
ramen.
flavored.
It's actually Korean. I mean, they are a little spicy, but they're not like gonna kill you.
Oh, they are spicy.
Really?
Are they?
No, they're not. Are they really, Birdie?
Oh my God.
I thought they were delicious.
They are. They're just look at her face.
Are they really hot, Birdie?
She's like, look, he's laughing.
I actually want another bite.
Oh my God, give me a potato chip or something.
Besides the noodles being very spicy, the ramen was the best I've ever had. The noodles had a nice al dente springy bite to them versus the texture of most ramen I've had to where it's somewhat mushy. The flavor of the noodles was noticeable even with the spiciness, and they were delicious. I don't know why, but the one thing I was a little bit disappointed with was these weren't nearly as spicy as some people make them out to be. I know everyone has different tolerances to spicy food, but I'm one of the ones with a low tolerance for real spicy foods. The very first bite I took punched my taste buds like a Tyson uppercut, but I do think some of that was mental after watching many of the nuclear noodle challenges. But the heat from the first bite dissipated really quick, and the rest of the noodles were extremely enjoyable. Besides the one small bite Megan and my wife tried, I ended up eating the rest of them with no ill effects that day or the day after. Don't get me wrong, these were very spicy, but I definitely would not call them nuclear. but they were right at that sweet spot for heat. If they were any spicier, they wouldn't have been enjoyable. But like I said, these were hands down the best flavored and best textured ramen noodles I've ever had. And I'm going to be buying some to keep on hand. Which is why I'm giving the Samyang 2x extra spicy chicken ramen noodles an easy 10 out of 10. If you'd like to help support the Wolfe Pit, consider being a patron. You can pledge as little as $1 a month. That's only $12 for the whole year. Or you can pledge more. That's up to you. Either way, every little bit's appreciated and helps me produce more high-quality videos more often for you, the people. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.